So let's start to see what we can do. So Telnet and SSH, we call it remote access. Remote access. So we'll have a Telnet here, Telnet, and also SSH. Now these are these two tools we will do some demo. One will be here, the other one will be that side. Yes, I need to send this one to another student. 1 second, I need to send. I'll continue sharing shortly. Okay. MK is link. Okay. And if I come here and use telnet, I have a file. Yeah. So what is about telnet and SSH remote access? We did telnet many times, so you can check this one. It's very important, and because we ask a lot of job interview and exams and in your IT career. So you can check this one quickly. Let me mute people. It comes here, mute. Okay, so telnet, if you use telnet, the traffic will be in clear text. What does it mean? If a hacker try to connect to your connection, you will see everything. Let's say you're at home and you want to use telnet to access your switch or router at your office. We have many tools like Wireshark. Wireshark to connect. If I come here, so it's a tool we'll be doing for those who will do cybersecurity. It's a tool that will be using Wireshark. So Wireshark is a tool to monitor the like traffic cops. They hide on the highway and they put the instrument to check. You see, it's the same thing for Wireshark. It listen to the traffic. Then it can grab some packet, can stop some cars and ask for what the same thing. So if a hacker is using Wireshark, for example, and grab some traffic, he could see everything, your password, your username, and everything. So it's a very nice tool for cybersecurity, also for network engineers to check traffic and all this stuff. So if you read here Wikipedia, we go to Wikipedia, we'll see that Wireshark is a free and open source packet analyzer. It means what? I listen to your traffic, I grab, and I open to see what is inside. So traffic cops, we hide on the highway, we can stop some people, and we check the cars and what. You see. So is this one too small? It's big now. It should be big, this one. So okay, anyway, a Wireshark, you could say I need a tool. Okay, anyway. So telnet will be in clear text. So how to configure, you go to global config mode. You go to global config mode, line VTY, password, and login. This one we did. So let me try to do again. I zoom here. We do SSH there, remote access will be in the middle. So I bring a laptop. So let's say you work from home and you want to remotely access, let's say a router, for example. Let's say a router. So I'm going to use a cable, but normally there is no cable. It's via internet. But for our case, I'm going to use this. And I've checked the interface that is here. Normally it should be the first one. CLI, I tap no, enable, conft. So if you want to use telnet or SSH, you must do the configuration in the router. Anything you want to do, you must do the configuration first. So I go to it here, then I configure line VTY 04 or 05, it's up to you. Password, lowercase CCNA, login. You can also add, if you want to, transport input telnet. It means I authorize only telnet. Transport input telnet, and you are done. You save, do, copy, run, start. And also you must activate that interface, because if someone wants to log in, he needs a door. He needs to knock at the door and log in. So this door and this interface is a G000. So I'll configure G000. So I open it, const interface G000, IP address 192.168.10.1. No shut. So you see. So this is how you can save, do, copy, run, start. So this is how it works. Then for my PC, I go to desktop. I must make sure that my PC is in the same network. My PC is in the same network like the router, because I belong to that company. So 192.168.10.10.c, I can say 2, default subnet mask, and default gateway, for example. Okay, let us leave the default gateway and see. You see, then we can close here. We go to command prompt. We go to command prompt. We tap telnet. It means I'm dialing the door, that door, G000, 192.168.10.1. It means I want to, in that interface, G000, I want to enter in. I press enter. You see now, he want to know who are you? Huh? It's like your boy, your child. Someone is knocking at your door, and he's going to ask, who is there? See, so it's the same thing. Then you enter the password, lowercase CCNA, and you see from my router, I'm in. And from my PC, I'm in my router. This is what we call remote, remote, remote access. So this one is not safe. Internet is not safe because if someone is using Wireshark, for example, you can see anything you do. So let's say, for example, you're accessing your your bank, and the traffic is not encrypted. It's very so to make it safe. We use SSH. The traffic is encrypted. So for SSH, because it's encrypted, we have a lot of stuff to put in place. I bring a router, then I bring also a PC. Normally there is no such thing, but because I use internet, I'm at home. I cannot use a cable to connect to my so I use the internet. There are some tools to do that. So I come here, I log on here. Then I'm going to use now this time SSH. This time I'm going to use SSH. So for SSH, we have a lot of work to do. Let me open for what we checked last time. Remember, this certification or this training is international. It will be same training in America, Canada, Europe, China. So anywhere you go, they know about this certification, they know about the content. So please take it seriously, it will help you. These are the steps for SSH. This one is too, it's not clear enough. This one is not clear. You see here, for example, if you use Telnet and someone grabs the traffic with Wireshark, you can see here, you see the username, you can see your username, and you can see your password. And you can use that to log on. People will think it's you, but it's not you, it's a hacker. That's why Telnet and the port number, very important for an IT engineer to know. So please read this one again. Very useful. Okay, so this one, for job interview, we can ask you, can you please tell me what do you know about Telnet and SSH? There are two tools for remote access. I'm at home, I want to remotely access something in my company or America or what. I can use either Telnet or SSH. The port number for Telnet is 23, for SSH is 22. Telnet is unsecure. If someone uses Wireshark, you can see everything to grab your traffic. You can see everything. But SSH, port 22, it provides security. So this one you can read also, then I'll do a demo. You see, if someone grabs the traffic, you won't see anything. Everything is encrypted. You cannot see username, password, you cannot read anything. So read this one, and I do the demo. As you know, anytime you have questions, please feel free to ask. You just unmute yourself. And you ask your question. If you cannot see my screen, you cannot hear me, please call me directly on WhatsApp. To say, hi, Mr. Max, we cannot see your screen anymore because sometimes I lose connectivity. Okay, let's do a demo for SSH. This is an example. SSH traffic is encrypted. So first thing first, you must configure a name of a router. After that, we need also to identify who are the people who are allowed to log on my router. So we call it local database. Username Cisco, password Cisco, or username, I don't know, Max, password CCNA. So here I need to specify username and password for people who are allowed to log on my router. See, security. Then you can also type IP domain name cisco.com. Okay, this one is just something you just need to type. Then you encrypt. So you write a code to encrypt the traffic. After that, you type line VTY, transport input SSH to say that it's a SSH traffic, login local. Login local. What does it mean? It means if you want to log in, you must be part of a local database of a list of people who are allowed to remotely log on. You see, it's more secure. That's why the traffic is encrypted and more secure. For Telnet, you see, line V2I, password, login, and anyone can hack. But here, it's very secure. So let's start. So I close this guy. I go to the other router. I come here. I'm going to say SSH router. SSH router. And here I'm going to say telnet router. Telnet router. So SSH, let's go. We open, we go to CLI, we tap no, enable. First thing first, I need to conf change the name to a router. So host name R1. Step number 2, I can say IP domain name. You can tap anything, cisco.com. It's just for fun. I don't know, it's created like that. But yeah, it will be given to you. Now I need to specify the people are remotely allowed to log in. I can username, Elvira, password, lowercase CCNA. Another one, username, Willie, password, I can say Cisco. You must always document your stuff, because if you forget, like you forget the key. For example, let's say you lose your car keys. No one can help you. You can't enter. You see. So you must document your username password. So only these two guys are allowed to remotely log on. If your name is not here, you cannot log on my router. Now, I need to encrypt the traffic. So I start with crypto. No need to memorize, question mark. Crypto, I think it's key. Yeah, crypto key. So it's like you're locking a door, so you put a code, or your cell phone, you put a PIN number to lock it. So crypto key question mark generate. So you need to find a strong key, generate. There is no need to memorize and use the question mark. Question mark. RSA is the logarithm of a system of encryption. RSA, we do that more on cybersecurity. RSA, question mark, generate general keys, question mark, modulus, the length of your key, question mark. Now you need to choose a number between. So usually it will be given to you in your exam. Normally it's 1024. Question mark, CCR. If you say CR, it means nothing else needs to be added. Press enter. You see, it's automatically SSH is enabled. Version 2. It's written 1.99, but it's version 2 is enabled, the latest version. So this is the command to encrypt the traffic. Crypto key generate RSA generating. It's too long, no need to memorize. Start with crypto question mark question mark. Now that you did that, what else? And with a lab for data, if you go in your NetAcad, you can practice yourself. Labs, you go to we are doing one packet tracer. Listen, yeah, you see SSH, configure SSH. You can practice this one. We guide you step by step. You can do it yourself until you get 100%. If you're stuck somewhere, you can post your question in the WhatsApp group, and we'll be helping you. See, hi guys, I'm doing lab 1.3.6. At this section, ABC, I'm stuck doing ABC. Can you please assist? Then all of us, we jump there to help. So we have a lab for SSH, very important to do. Now that I created, I give a name to my router. You must not leave the standard name. You must change it. Host name, step number 1. Step number 2, IP domain name. You can give. Now you specify the people who are allowed to log on your router. We call it local database. Step number 4, encrypt all the traffic. Crypto key generate RSA general key. No need to memorize. You start with crypto question mark until you finish. Now that I did that, I need now line VTY 04 transport input. It means what? I want to specify the type of traffic. I can use telnet transport input question mark. You can use telnet traffic or SSH traffic or no type of traffic or all. Me, I want to specify SSH. So transport input SSH. Yeah, so please Saturday, the 27th comes for us to do some revision, some practicals, some demo. It's very important. So next meeting will be Saturday, the 27th, as I posted in the WhatsApp group. Cape Town Science Center said it's available. So we'll be meeting in 16 days. It will give us time to do two or three extra chapters, and we're going to work a lot. So I'm going to send the PDF of the workload that we'll be doing. It will be a long day, practice, give you some case studies and all this stuff. Yeah, so please come. Transport input SSH. Now, login what? If it's a question mark, oh, sorry. Login, question mark. I can just press enter. This one, it means I don't need to use it. But I need to, for security, local. See, local password checking. Login local. What does it mean? It means if someone wants to log in, it should be part of these two guys here. It can be 2, 3, 10, it's up to you. You specify who are the IT guys who are allowed to log in. Yes. Login local. Then you are done. Do copy, run, start. You save, you end. The last thing is, you see G000, I need to activate it. So I go there, conft interface G000. I set it IP address 192.168.10.1, 255.255.255.0, no shut. And to activate, do copy, run start. Now, my PC, because I belong to the company, I should be in the same network like the company. So I open my PC, desktop, I assign IP addresses. All these will be given to you. If you do that lab, the first lab I show you, will guide you step by step there. See. Now we are done. Let's test. You open your laptop, you go to command prompt. So now here, it's SSH, you see, space -L for local, and the IP address of G000, because it's like a door, you're knocking, you want to enter. 192.168.10.1, you press enter, invalid command. Wow. Press space, SSH. Okay, let me go to my document. SSH, no. Okay, SSH and the username. Then we'll ask you for your password. So SSH is SSH-L. Let me see, Elvira. Sorry, lowercase. Now 192.168.10.1. What is her password? If you forgot, then that's why it's good to document.
I think it's CCNA, Mr. Max.
Are you sure?
Yeah, CCNA, that was the first one. And the
Yes,
second
you're
one
right.
is
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. CCNA, lowercase, the same way. You see now, I'm in my router. So what we're doing is extremely important. We use it a lot in IT. Job interview, exams, and real world, we use it. So if you want, you go somewhere, you put on your CV, I know CCNA will test you. Just to test, just to know if you know your stuff, that's all, nothing else. Which is how I will verify. Now let me exit, and I'm going to use Fabien. Fabien 192.168.10.1. I press enter. Password. Is it CCNA? Okay, let me use CCNA lowercase. Cisco lowercase. You see, it's invalid because if you say SSH-L, meaning local, username, you can use any username. Now, where it's going to catch you is with password. You see. So, because Fabien is not listed here, the router will not allow him in. because the username should be correct, the password should be correct before you're in. If both are not correct, you won't access. This is how SSH remote access.
Sorry, Mr. Max. When you go or the router is opening, there's some work which you can do inside the router, or when it's opening, like this is finished.
Now you can do anything. It means from home. You see, let me go back. Okay, let me use here. You see, so Elvira from home, she's at home and she's using her laptop.
Yeah.
And she want to remote to her router, who is, let's say, so even Pretoria, she's in Cape Town. She want to log on to the company router in Pretoria. So SSH password, and like you see, R1, she's in the router, so she can do anything she wants. From Cape Town, she can do anything she wants in that router that's in. The manager can say, okay, Elvira, you know what? Log on the router and change something, ABCD. Then she need to log in and change, and she notify the manager, I successfully log on and did what you wanted. This is the proof. And the manager will check. Okay, great. Now, to verify that SSH, show SSH, let me check. And so I was working in Pretoria, and so we were on standby. So let's say this week, it's me and Willie. You're on standby. What does it mean? The company will pay, for example, 500 for our data, our cell phone, every month. If you're on standby, it means from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning, if the company has an issue, they call you. Hi, Willie Max, there is an issue. Please log on. You must wake up, even it's midnight or 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. You must wake up and log in and fix. Remotely, you're at home, but you must remotely. Even 3 a.m., you must. If you don't wake up, you don't fix, you'll have a lot of issues. So this one I know a lot, especially if you're on standby. You sleep one eye, the other eye is open. If you call you and your cell phone is not ringing, or you switch off, you'll have troubles the following day. You won't see, because of you, the company, and you can get. So it's very, very important. With remote things. Okay, anyone else? Any other questions? Patient Kabesile wants a question.
Hi, Mr. Max, how are you? It's Patient speaking here. That's
Okay.
what I found out, because I saw you put Elvira and CCNA. So it means if you want to log in, he's going to use password CCNA. So what about Willie? Willie password is Cisco. So he's going to use Cisco also for it to log in, or
Yes.
the password is going to be different.
Yeah, you must
Same
use the
password or different password.
Now, if the manager says, really, if you want to log on, this is your password.
Yeah. Okay.
You must use it, so that the manager also will track who are the people who manage to log on the system. He knows, because the manager will give you this password.
Okay.
So let me try to log in with Willie. Let me remove here. I tap Willie, for example. I press enter. Now, what is the password for Willie? It was Cisco, or you see, I even forgot.
Yes.
Cisco. You see,
Cisco,
so Willie is. Now I can type, for example, show SSH. That's show SSH. This is the version of the SSH version 2 mode. Who is in? You see, I can see that Willie is in. Session started. These one are the type of protocol to encrypt the traffic encryption, you see. We have many type of key to encrypt the traffic. So I could see who was in. You can say, really can say it's not me, but me, the manager, I gave you the password. So only you knows the password. So you cannot say it's not you. You see. So this is how it works, guys. Yeah. So it's very, very important in IT for network engineers. That SSH. What else? I think that's all. Huh? Show IP SSH or show SSH. Okay, let me type show SSH. Yeah, it's what I did now. Show SSH. And also show IP SSH. See, SSH is enabled and version 199. Okay, it's version 2. So this is how it works. Okay, anyway, so as I said, do this lab. If you open it, it will guide you step by step how to configure. I'm trying to open it. So if you see user profile, you can remove it. So you see here, you zoom in. So before you start reading, check first the topology. What is here? So here you have a PC and a switch, and the same thing like we did, but here we are doing with the switch, for example. Then you can start with what we ask you. Packet tracer, configure SSH. Objectives, you read, the same thing like we did. Yeah, you follow. Okay, this one is very simple, but just watch again my video. On Saturday, I'll bring a lot of case studies. The 27. Now that you're engineers, I give you, for example, time 10 minutes you must do. Don't talk about pap or ngai or no. 10 minutes, do that. Unless maybe, but I'll give you freedom to work together. Okay, I'll give you freedom. I'll give okay, hi guys, let us configure SSH. When you are done, you call me, I check. Let us configure, for example, we have a lot of stuff. I go CCNA2 here, I go to we do switching concept. VLAN, very important. We're going to do a lot of VLAN and inter-VLAN routing. After that, we'll do SS. If really we can finish until chapter 6 before Saturday, it will be nice. So we have to work a lot now. And as you know, you can practice with some labs. While you're studying, you can see some labs, you can download them. VLAN configuration, configure trunk, VLAN and trunk, configure root on a stick, all these things will do them. If you're struggling, you let me know, but normally it's straightforward. Any other questions? Trésor,
Yes, Mr.
question.
Max. Evening, sir.
Yes. Yeah, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, question.
Yeah, but I wish to ask it privately because I can't expose. Maybe it won't be
No problem.
nice to you.
No problem. No problem. You can contact me privately later. No problem.
All right. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay, pleasure. Yeah, so this one, watch the recording and I'll ask you a question in the WhatsApp group. I'll ask you configure SSH on a switch or on a router with all this information. Then you must send me your answer. Not a packet tracer, but your configuration, like this. See, hi, Mr. Max, this is my configuration. It's something like that I want you to send me. You can copy and paste, like here. You copy, paste, copy, paste, you send to me. You see.
Yeah, Mr. Max, this configuration for Telnet and SSH is the only you see in CCNA1. Does nothing change?
Yes, we did in CCNA1, huh?
Yeah, the SSH
Yeah.
configuration.
Yeah, it's the same. So guys, why you didn't tell me and I take all my time to explain, you know already. It's on chapter 16.
Yeah.
Is it Willie?
Yes, sir.
Willie, you get plus 1%. Where, how, I don't know. When? We did that to prepare your project. We did that. I don't remember. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, so read again for 1 minute and we continue. We did it. Yeah, so I'll send you a question and you must send me your answer, your configuration. And here you have even a lab, configure an SSH. So go back to chapter 1, CCNA1, chapter 16. You'll see some labs there too. I totally forgot. If I go to CCN1 and go to labs, chapter 16, you see, yeah, configure secure password and SSH. Yeah, it is here. Yes, we can do this one again. It's exactly what I did. Yeah. IP domain name, they give you crypto key stuff. Transport, login local. Yeah, this one is a good one. In fact, during the weekend, you must do this one. It's very important. It's going to help you. Huh? Someone said, and practice makes perfect or something like that. So it's good to do that. Okay, that's all for chapter 1. Chapter 1 and chapter 2, they are revisions of CCNA1. They are revision for CCNA1. So chapter 2, what is there? There is nothing ceiling, nothing.
Mr. Max?
Switching. Yes, question. Yes.
Yes, patient here. Oh, sorry. So what about the we do have another SSH one for password encryption and yeah, that one. Is it the same with this one or
It's the same thing. It's the same
it's the
thing.
same thing?
Yeah, the same SSH. There's only one way to configure SSH.
Okay, okay. I think maybe it's different.
No. It's only one way.
Okay, okay.
Host name, router 1, IP domain name. You specify the people with name and username password. You do the crypto. The crypto. After that, you specify line V2Y transport input SSH, transport input SSH, and login local. Yeah, that's all. That's only one way. Okay, for chapter 2, it's also a revision for CCNA1. And this one, there is even nothing special. And so you know when, let's say here is your switch. I think we did that also. This is your switch. If you connect a PC on port 1 with a network cable, this port will record the MAC address of a PC. That's why you have a MAC address table. Each port will record the MAC address of a PC that is connected to that port. MAC address table, we did that. Show MAC address table, you know that also. We have a video to check. Now, if the switch receives a data, how it's going to process, we have two ways: cut through and store and forward. Cut through, when he receives the parcel with the data, he'll check the destination. Where do you want to go? I want to go to China. Go. But store and forward, when he receives a parcel, he's going to make sure that everything is okay. Where do you come from? Where do you want to go? Is the parcel not damaged? Is everything is well labeled? What? Before he sends. It's more slower. So these two methods, I think we also did in CCN1. These two are also very important. You can read and we continue. Okay, so we ask also for, so remember CCNA2, we do a lot of switching technology, remember? So you see that we're going to study a lot with switch and a lot with router. Yeah. Sorry, huh? CCNA2, yeah. So CCNA2, we're going to focus on the switch technology a lot. What can you do more with a switch? What can we do more with a router? So CCNA1, it was just to welcome you. Now we'll do a bit of wireless. Wireless, it's mostly some videos. Yeah, this is for CCNA2. So by the way, well, congratulations to students who finish their exams. So I do encourage also other students to do your exams. Very important. By last day of June, if you didn't finish, the system will lock out. No more exams. So you still have 3 weeks. 3 weeks to, or 20 days to finish all your chapter exams. Don't delay. If I say, guys, do your chapter exams, do them. Because the system will check. The system will check, and so you have 20 days to finish all your chapter exams and also the final exam. You do end of course survey first, then and pass mark is minimum 70%, 70 minimum. I go to gradebook, and I go to final exam, practice, skills. I go to final exam. Okay, really did all this, but you must finish everything before the system gives you your. If I take, for example, a patient, you see he finished all his chapter exams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you finish all of them and you do your final exam, you see, then the system will issue the certificate. So even if you do one per day, so in 1 week you are done. In 1 week you are done. If you go for CCNA2, how many do you have there? We have 16 chapters, 16 chapters. If I take a patient again, so here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapter exams, checkpoint exams. And you do also your final. For CCNA2, we have packet tracer exam. No? You have a final exam and the packet tracer exam. What is it? Practice. Yeah, packet tracer exam. You have 2 exams. The quiz, the normal exam, and the packet tracer exam. You have 2. Remember CCNA1, we did cancel it, but for CCNA2, you'll do it, and CCNA3. Before the exams, and you can practice, you see, you can practice part 1, part 2. If the ITN is CCNA1, leave it 1. Introduction to network, forget about it. You have to practice for the final exam, the quiz, you can do it many times. To practice for packet tracer, we'll do it together. No? You have to. You do it many times. If you get 100%, it means your final exam, you get 100%. Yeah, so that's all for chapter 2. It is nothing special also. You can just, okay, forget about all this. There is nothing there. So on Tuesday, we'll do chapter 3, VLAN, extremely important. Don't miss that class, even if it is recording. This 1, 2. So next week, Tuesday and Thursday, don't miss. It's extremely important. VLANs for the switch. Very, very important. So next week, in fact, next 2 weeks, don't miss any class because it will help us for Saturday practicals. It will be a lot of work. I'm going to put everything in a PDF. It will be a lot of work. So eat well, drink well, or bring some snacks or what. It will be a long day for revisions and as you know. Any questions, guys? Any questions? If no question now and you have question later, feel free. Trésor equally. Yes.
I think it's a mistake. Mine, I don't know if it's possible to expose it now. Maybe it's not going to affect it.
Now later, you can ask me privately.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much, and have a good evening. Yeah.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. Okay, bye. I'll post the recording tomorrow.